Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. It's time for Cruising with the Case Handler. We've got so many names for the show, but I'm sticking with the original name because that's what it's all about. We're cruising with Adam Handler. He's a personal injury attorney, the most celebrated personal injury attorney, I would say. I don't care what anyone says. I honestly believe that.
Everybody says it. Everybody says it. You have to you stop disclaiming what you think. It's what everybody thinks. Come on, man.
Everybody says it, right? Well, that's good.
Of course they do.
That's good.
And sometimes you just can't say it publicly, though,
Why can't you say it publicly?
I said sometimes some people can't say it publicly, but everybody out there, if you call, it doesn't matter, 24 hours a day, you call anybody that's speaking on this radio station, you ask them, who is the case handler? Who is the attorney that's really going to make a difference? That's really going to fight for you? That's really going to get you that maximum award, for your injury.
Look, man,
regardless of your immigration status.
Let's just say it already. You are the money man. Okay, people do get hurt, and unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, some people do not choose the right attorney, in my opinion. But you want a guy that is extremely charming, a guy that is very aggressive, a guy that thinks about your family, thinks about your well-being. Yes, he's going after the money because you can't replace that injury, but it can ease, things that will happen in your life. So come on, man, just take the award, Adam Handler, man.
All right, I will gladly accept this award as the man, as the money man, as the case handler. Yeah. And everybody, I think everybody right now is getting the vibe. We're feeling good, we're feeling loose, we're feeling energetic, and that's because it's Tuesday. And what do we do on Tuesday? Testimonial Tuesday.
Love it here on the Personal Injury Show.
And if you don't know what Testimonial Tuesday is, then you better learn, because what we do is we post every Tuesday on Facebook. We post, is this streaming, by the way, to my Facebook right now?
Yes, it is.
Okay. We post every day, every Tuesday to Facebook. We post every Tuesday to Instagram, a true life success story, not just two guys on the radio at 8:03 a.m. talking about how great each other are. We have real life situations. We post pictures of the accident, sometimes pictures of the client, a lot of times the amount of money we receive for them, and a little bit of their story. We haven't been doing it the same way over the past couple of weeks because the clients haven't been coming in to our office to pick up those settlement checks, but we have been actually wiring the money directly now to the client's bank accounts, and to the extent possible, we still would like their voices to be heard. And in honor of Testimonial Tuesday, we have brought on somebody today to testify as to what we do here at Pollack Isaac DeSico, the case handler personal injury team. It's a case that came into us about a year ago, I would say, and it was a very serious accident. It was a pedestrian. We're only going to use her name as Wendy. That is not her name, but it was a pedestrian accident. She was walking down the street, and all of a sudden a vehicle made a left turn into her. This was out in the Bronx, and she was knocked to the ground, had terrible pain, and she was taken to, I believe, Lincoln Hospital for evaluation. And of course, when something terrible like that happens, you want the best possible representation. And her husband, who is a very loyal listener of the show and has been following what I do for many years now, told her that there was nobody else that she was permitted to call to try to right the wrong, to try to prevent herself from being the victim twice. And it's a very good thing she did, because it turns out that the vehicle that struck her did not have any insurance. They let their car insurance lapse. So what do you do when a vehicle causes an accident and they have no insurance? Well, if you're the driver of a vehicle, your vehicle then would kick in with the supplemental insurance that we can talk about a little bit later. But what happens when you're a pedestrian? And there's nobody to pay you for your injuries, nobody to compensate you for the medical bills, the time out of work. You got to find a way. And luckily, Wendy, with such a smart husband following us on Facebook and Instagram and this station, had the supplemental insurance, $100,000 of supplemental insurance with Geico to, God forbid, cover himself or his family if they were involved in any kind of accident, whether they were driving or a pedestrian. And we were able in 1 year, a little less than 1 year, because the accident happened March of 2019 and the case settled about a month ago. In a little less than 1 year, we were able to get her the maximum $100,000 insurance policy.
Wow.
So an unbelievable result, a close call, because if she and her husband didn't have that protection, we don't know if they would recover anything. And if they were to be able to recover, they would probably only recover the state minimum $25,000, because not to confuse any bit more, but if none of that coverage exists, if you don't have that coverage, if the vehicle didn't have the coverage, you can go to the state and say, listen, I was in a hit and run accident, I need compensation. But the maximum insurance is $25,000 in that situation. So a very happy, successful ending to an unfortunate sequence of events. But again, they made the right call by having the correct insurance in place, and they made the even better call by calling 844-774-3529. Again, 844-774-3529, because that was our phone number, and that helped her get everything she was entitled to. So I'd like to bring her on if we can do that.
I was about to say it, like my mom always said, let Adam speak. So I'm letting you speak.
Well, you know what?
Anyway, can I bring Wendy on, please?
I'll let you drive. Sorry, it is your show.
No, it's okay. Hey, drive, man. Take the wheel,
You drive.
Anyway, Wendy, welcome to the show, Cruising with the Case Handler. And evidently, you use Adam Handler, your personal injury attorney, in the incident that took place to handle your case for you. How you feel about the entire thing? Tell me in your own words what you think, feel, and let me
First,
know.
I want to say good morning and thank you for having me on your show. How do I feel? I feel right now, the payment is minimal, and I just feel gratitude for Adam and his whole team. The whole process has been so professional. I'm a professional also, everyone has been caring, when I'm going through this, when my husband and I were going through this, because it was a very trying time for both of us. The team was just so supportive. I sent an email, I called, I got a response. Someone always followed up right before an appointment, right after an appointment, just during the week, just to see how therapy was going. Everyone truly cared. And that's something that you truly need when you're going through something like this.
Wow. And, but tell me, how did you find out about Adam? You mentioned the husband. What exactly did your husband say to you? I like getting details.
So he actually listens to the radio station every morning while he goes to work.
Are you there?
Yeah, it's from the show.
Right.
He actually called and ordered some stuff. Right. And, he listens to the segment in the morning. And as it happened, of course, everybody was just so traumatized by the whole event. But by the end of the day, he's like, oh, you have to call Adam. And I'm like, who is Adam? And he's like, this is lawyer. I hear about him every week on the radio station. He has great reviews, and I'm a person, I do my research. So I did research on, who he is, the law firm. And all I heard was great reviews. So I said, okay, let's call. So we called the same day. And by the next day, they had me in therapy. And I was so astonished.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely. And the therapeutic office took care of me. Everyone was just so caring. Everyone was just so involved, and that's one thing I appreciate.
And how was the follow-up process with Adam? Was he in contact with you?
Adam was in constant contact with me. There are times I will be traveling home at 6 o'clock in the evening, and I receive a call, and I'm wondering, why is the law office calling me? He's just calling just to check up. He was very involved.
Yeah,
very
involved. He's like that. Would you recommend him to anyone else out there?
Recommend 110%. For the viewers out there, or for the persons that are listening, if you need someone who truly cares about you, your family, your situation, and wants the best outcome for you, you can't go anywhere else but to Adam Handler and his law firm and his team. Hands down, the best. Hands down.
That's so nice of you. Thank you. I wish I was there to give you a big hug. I really appreciate that. I don't know why.
Social distancing, my brother.
Every time Squeeze asks the client, Would you recommend them? I know what they're going to say, but I still get nervous because, we just try to do good work. And I want to make sure that everybody out there understands, how hard we fight for our clients, and not only how hard we fight for our clients, but how much we care about our clients. I always say there's a lot of good lawyers out there. I have colleagues of mine that are fantastic lawyers, but the approach to the cases are much different. A lot of times I'll say, I do X, Y, and Z. And they're like, really? Why do you have to do that? You don't need to do that. They're already your client. You don't have to worry about charming them. And it's about lowering the anxiety from the beginning to the end. Because when you're in an accident and the medical bills are piling up and you're out of work, it's a stressful time. I mean, look at what's going on right now. People are getting sick. People don't know how they're going to make ends meet. And it's stressful. And half of the problem we're having now is not just the virus, but it's the stress that's associated with it.
Right.
We really do try to, reduce the stress, reduce the anxiety level. And Wendy, correct me if I'm wrong, the only thing you had to do was get yourself healthy. The only thing you had to do was prepare yourself on April 7th, 2020, to be able to say, my pain now is minimal, because that's how you started this segment. You said my pain now is minimal, and we're blessed for that. We're thankful for that. The doctors did an amazing job for you. Not every doctor out there takes the no-fault car insurance. When you're in an automobile accident, there's a special insurance that pays for this, for the treatment, for the MRIs, the orthopedic, the physical therapy. Blue Cross Blue Shield, they don't pay for that. Medicaid, they don't pay for that. Medicare, they don't pay for that. It has to be billed the proper way. So we are, I don't want to say associated, but we are familiar with a network of doctors all around New York and New Jersey that not only provide excellent patient care, but also bill the insurance company correctly and give me the information I need to be successful for the client. So we really do try to take care of everything from setting up the claim to, letting you know who in your area can treat you for your traumatic injuries, all the way to settlement. And again, with Wendy, a successful result, the maximum compensation she could have had for this case, which was $100,000.
Absolutely. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, this is Cruising with the Case Handler. Today is Testimonial Tuesdays. And of course, And of course, we have Wendy. I'm one of the clients of the law firm Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. Adam Handler is the personal injury attorney. Adam Handler is the case handler. Adam Handler says one chance, one choice. And of course, Wendy chose the case handler. We're about to conclude the show, but I want to say to each and everyone tuning in out there, as Wendy says, she highly recommends Adam Handler. As Wendy says, anyone listening to this station, they should go with Adam Handler when they get hurt in an automobile accident, a slip and fall, a medical malpractice, a construction accident, a nursing home incident. Adam Handler is your case handler. With that said, before I let Wendy go and conclude the show with Adam, I say call this number now, dial the number, let it ring for about 15, 20 seconds. This way Adam's phone rings. This way Adam stores the number, you store the number, we all store the number, and God forbid we get into an accident, we have Adam Handler's number in our phone. The number to call right now is 844-774-3529. That is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. My mom uses Adam Handler. She got into an accident. She used Adam Handler. I've known
lots of moms use Adam Handler.
I was the man who put this man on the radar for the first time 15 years ago.
It is
He's
true.
the man now, okay, helping thousands of people in all different facets of life. All right. So I'm very happy that he's doing this. Wendy, I want to say thank you so much. I know you got to do your thing with the family and everything and the work, but thank you so much for coming on Cruising with the Case Handler and talking to the personal injury attorney, Adam Handler, your case handler. I do appreciate this. And hopefully others who are listening will dial the number and store it, 844-774-3529. I bid you farewell for today. And thank you so much for Testimonial Tuesday.
Thank you, Wendy. We really appreciate it. It means the world to me that you're on. You're certainly paying it forward because somebody else is going to hear this show. And if God forbid something happens to them or a family member, they're going to do exactly what your husband did and that's recommend the case handler team at Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. So God bless you and your family, and I'll give you a call later on.
Thank you so much. You guys take care.
You rock.
So much. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's, of course, Wendy, one of the true success stories of the case handler, Adam Handler, our personal injury attorney. Listen, the most important thing right this second is to actually dial a number, let it ring for a few seconds, 15, 20 seconds. Adam Handler's number to call him at right now and say, thanks, I heard Wendy, I like what it is that you're doing for the community, the immigrant community and beyond. Once again, his number is 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529, 844-774-3529. I would like to have a testimony every single day. I'm going to talk.
I know. We got to do this.
It's so we need testimonies every day, my brother. Come on.
It's you know, we've helped over 1,000+ people, well over. God, I got to rework the numbers. It's got to be by this point, 2,000 people that we've helped. And right now it's got to be about $140 million overall. People would come on because we need some good news. We need something right now that we can all, grab onto and say, this is a happy ending. This is something that turned out from bad to good. And you know what, Ruthie, if you're listening, I know you are. Let's start lining them up. Everybody wants to come on. And they can't, they got nowhere else to be right now. So let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ending the show. Want to say prior results don't guarantee similar outcome. This has been an attorney brought to you by the law firm of Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. What I need for you, yes, one, listen carefully. One, store my lawyer's number. Store my personal injury lawyer's number. His name is Adam Handler. The show is called Cruisin with the Case Handler. Let him be your case handler. The number is 844, and I got to get my nails done, 774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. I'm living like a hermit. 844-774-3529.
That's like the movie Coming to America where he's like, I'm in badly need of a manicure.
I truly am.
Oh my God.
And ladies and gentlemen, what's more important? We're posting Testimonial Tuesday today. We're posting it today. So I want everybody to go on Facebook, look up the case handler. That's all you got to do. If you put in the case handler, it pops right up. Okay. Or go to the website, thecasehandler.com. Ruthie is going to post that. Okay. And you'll be able to see many testimonies, okay, from the past and the one she's posting today with Wendy. All right. Want to say thanks to each and every one for tuning in. I see Zenmar is giving me the finger on the other Zoom session. All right. But keep that finger.
How are his nails looking?
Yeah, right. Oh man. I know you don't want to see what he's doing. But anyway, thank you so much, Adam. Looking forward to speaking with you again. And let's try to work on a testimony every single day.
Ruthie.
All right.
You hear this?
Thanks again, man. We'll talk soon.
All right. I appreciate the platform and the endorsement.
Anytime. 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Let's do this.